Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I got work sitting next to me, and yeah, I'm trying to readjust to get comfortable to hang out with y'all. And clearly, I'm knocking my things all over the place, so excuse me, pardon me while I do that. Welcome. Today is Monday, December 6th, and we are on day 6 of 10 out of our I Am Worthy of Joy affirmation series. I'm running a little low on energy this morning, but it's okay because I've been in here, doing what I got to do to set my day properly, to set my intentions right, to set my energy in the place it needs to be. Because sometimes your joyous day is a choice. You may have many things coming at you, but we do have power over some of the circumstances in our day, even if we woke up on the wrong side, quote unquote, wrong side of the bed, even if things didn't necessarily start off exactly the way that you wanted them to. We still have some power and authority over our day, over our mood, over our trajectory in order to be able to make changes in that. And so what you see right here, the fact that I was on time for 8:08, which let me tell you almost didn't happen, is a testament of me setting my intentions, me putting things in position, and me just moving forward despite the rockiness of the morning. So good morning. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you guys in the live. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you guys in the replay. But like I always say, whenever you receive this message and whenever it reaches you, whether you get to see it in the immediate or you get to see it later on, if it resonates with you, then it's right on time. So what we're going to do is move on into the affirmation this morning, and then we're going to move on to the rest of our day. Amen. Amen. All right. Today's affirmation is, I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. Let that sit in for a second. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. So the core of this affirmation gets at conquering your fears, getting over the fear of going into uncharted territory, moving past limited mindsets of anyone who is around you to access things that you might enjoy, even if it seems strange to others, even if it's uncharted territory. So this could be multifaceted. So I'm worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. In a macro sense, sometimes we feel compelled to move away from home, or we feel compelled to travel, or we feel compelled to go into new career opportunities or elevate into spaces that our loved ones just are not accustomed to. It's just not something that people in our circle do or have done. But if it is something that is going to bring you joy, then you are worthy of going out and having that experience, despite whether or not anybody has done it before. This is how we gain newness into ourselves and into our circles. On more of a from more of a micro perspective, and this can apply to people, especially young people. Sometimes the appearance of things that the way you want to wear your hair, or the way that you want to wear your clothes, is a life experience or a way of looking or a way of living that nobody in your family or nobody in your circle has done before or would do before. And so you may look or feel like an outlier, but I'm here to tell you that you are worthy of having those experiences, even if nobody has done it before. If it's going to bring you joy, if it's going to bring you excitement, if it's going to bring you liberation, Go for it. Conquer your fears. And while you're conquering your fears, conquer the fears of those who are around you. Because part of the reason why people haven't done what it is that you're looking to do is because they're scared, or they didn't know that this was an option. As we progress through life, we're going to continuously come unto circumstances that we as a people, especially Black folk, as we are moving more and more in our liberation, growing in our liberation, there are opportunities, people, places, and things that we can engage with that in previous generations just were not even an option. And because they weren't an option, subsequent generations may not even consider it as an option. But if it is something that is going to bring you joy, if it's something that's going to bring love and light and abundance into your life, go for it. Conquer your fears and conquer the fears of the people around you. You might get called weird. You might get called strange. You might get looked at as an outlier, and that is okay. We're talking about cultivating joy. Cultivating your own individual joy. The joy in your life is predicated on you going after the things that are going to bring you light, not the things that other people are afraid of accessing. This has nothing to do with them. Because I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. I ate sushi before, and nobody who I knew had ever eaten sushi. Well, nobody where I was from eats sushi. But I wanted that new life experience. And so I ate it, and it was good. And I ate more than just the tempura, which is the fried, the fried, like, they fry the fish, like fry the shrimp, and then put it in the roll. I ate more than that. No, I ate it. I ate it. The raw salmon, I ate it. The raw tuna, I ate it. It was delicious, and I'm alive. But that brings me to my next point. I'm worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody has done it before. And I do not have to justify myself. I do not have to get defensive, and I do not have to defend myself. If I wanted to experience something that nobody I know has experienced before, and it doesn't cause harm to anyone, and it doesn't cause any type of emotional, physical, mental, spiritual setback, you have the right, you have the authority, you are worthy of going out and venturing in that area. I'm worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. It might look weird. It might even feel weird. But if it's something that you have a desire for, go for it. Conquer your fears and conquer the fears of those who are around you. You never know who you might bring along with you. Story time. Y'all know I always got a story time. Story time. When I was a senior in high school, I decided that I wanted to grow my hair out natural. And I kind of thought I might wanted to wear like a curly fro style. I hadn't really settled on that all the way yet, but I knew I didn't want a relaxer anymore. I didn't like what it had done to my hair. I just, I have really thick hair, and I just didn't like how it would make it brittle, how it would make it break. And so I wanted to try it out and see what life was like with just living with my hair in its natural state. That doesn't sound too far-fetched here in the year of our Lord 2021, but back in 2005, 2006, when I was a high school senior, wasn't nobody walking around here with no afro. It just, we'd seen afros before. They'd made their searches in the in the 70s, and they had died and dissipated, and I grew up on a Just For Me. JUSTF for me. Just for me. No eye conditioning, relaxing cream. Just for me. Yeah, I grew up on that. Yeah, But I wanted to give that up. And my mama thought I was crazy. She was the one doing my hair, but she really wasn't doing my hair so much no more. So she was like, I guess, go ahead it. If that's what you want. And so I grew my hair out, and eventually, in freshman year of college, I finally cut my relaxer off and started wearing my hair natural. In an afro, I went straight to my little puff afro with the little scarf on it. This was something like nobody around me was doing. And as a matter of fact, at this point in my life, I was living in small town Iowa for college. So not only were there not a whole lot of people that looked like me who could have hair like mine and wear it in the afro, but amongst them, they weren't doing it, and really nobody from where they was from were doing it either. So, I ventured out into the world. I was nervous, but I had confirmation that that I was beautiful, and that it was a beautiful thing that I was engaging in. And I went forth, and I haven't looked back since. And that was 15 years ago. Did I do my math right? Maybe not. 14. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. Nobody I knew, nobody in my circle really had natural hair. This one girl who I knew on the internet, shout out Cole, we're still friends, told me, go ahead, go for it. And it was one of the most liberating experiences in my life, to walk around in my natural state with my hair curly. And as y'all know, between 2006, when I cut my hair, and 2021, we had an entire, what they call natural hair movement. But it started with individuals such as myself saying, I really want to put my hair back to its natural state. I really want to do something that people around me really aren't doing. And I want to do it for the sake of my own joy. I want to do it for the sake of my own aesthetic. I want to do it for the sake of my own health. And the actions of those individuals doing something that the people around them have not done or before or in a while put such an influence out into the world that many other women joined that and found the joy in their own hair. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. Nobody you know has to like the things that you're into. If you're into it, go for it. If it's not going to cause any harm, have fun. See new things. Broaden your perspective. Face your fears and conquer the fears of yourself and others. Because you're worthy of living outside of a box. You are not relegated to a box that anybody put you in. But you are worthy of accessing and receiving the joys that this world has to offer. And interacting with anything that your imagination will allow you to interact with. You're worthy of that. I'm worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. I'm worthy of new life experience, even if I haven't done it before. That's what keeps life fresh. That's the core of creativity. Finding a newness, finding a joy, finding something to break up the monotony of what could be a very mundane every day. It is very easy to get into a routine, and it's very easy to not take any chances in life and not engage in anything new because it's unnecessary. It doesn't impact the way that your world rotates on a regular basis, but you don't have to live in monotony if you don't desire to. You don't have to live a stifled existence if you don't desire to. You are allowed to explore. You are allowed to expand. You are allowed to do things and hate it and never do it again. That is what brings in more variety to your experiences, more color to your world. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. It's okay to be a pioneer of joy. That was mad corny. A pioneer of joy. But I'm for real about it, though. It's okay to be a pioneer. It's okay to be the first. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to look weird. It's okay to be different. It's okay to try new. It's okay to move forward. You don't have to have a predecessor. You can be the predecessor. You could be the adventurer. Go into the wild, wild west and see what's there. And see if it brings you joy. But on your quest, remember we're about community. We don't cause harm to ourselves or others in that process. But if you clear in those regards, go for it. Have fun. Explore. Expand. You never know what your newfound love in life will be until you do something that you've never done before. You never know what the new thing in your circle, in your life, in your community will be until you do things that y'all have never experienced before. I am worthy of having new life experiences, even if nobody I know has done it before. Move fearlessly. Move fearlessly. For yourself. Face your fears. Conquer your fears. And enjoy yourself. I think that's all I got on that. So we're going to go ahead and go into prayer, and then we're going to take it on out. Father God, our creator, knower, seer, beer, doer of all things, first and foremost, we come to you thanking you. We thank you for just allowing us to spend time with one another, to build this community of people who just desire to add a little bit of more love, peace, and joy into their experiences and their existence. We ask that you guide us to opportunities that will bring us joy, and you give us the courage to face them and live them out full out. And we ask that you protect us as we go throughout these endeavors, that we may find no harm, but that we also find enlightenment, and that these new experiences do not lead us to stray from the path of being with you. We ask that you bless our every move, that you open doors and open paths and bless them, so that we may add another piece of glory right here on earth. Amen. Amen. That's it. All right. I'm finna go do stuff because it's Monday. But I appreciate you spending time with me. As always, if you appreciated this message, internalize it, take it with you, and use it as a guide as you go throughout your day. If you feel like there's somebody else who would benefit from this content, go ahead and share it with them directly, or share it on your wall so you can spread the word about what we're doing here, what type of messaging that we're trying to bring about here. And of course, if you want to give me a little bit of one-on-one financial appreciation for my time and labor, you can go ahead and hit my Cash App, hashtag Moesghetti, spelled just like my name. But of course, you can send me a coffee or a card, whatever you want to do, whatever your pockets do, and whatever you got, whatever you got in your pocket, whatever you got in your heart, go ahead. Like I say though, all the time, I don't do this for fortune and fame. I am just trying to live my purpose on purpose, and part of that is to bring light into dark places. And with that being said, I wish you the best. I wish you an adventurous day. I hope that you're able to experience something new that you haven't experienced before, and the people around you haven't experienced before, so that you can expand and live fearlessly. Y'all take care. I'm out.